Hello, welcome to another District 75 AI tutorial. Today we will learn about Brisk AI. It's an AI tool. We're just going to look at the overview of all the tools that's in the platform. And in a subsequent video, I will show you, I will highlight two or three of those tools in depth. So Brisk AI is IRMA approved and it is available through our TeachHub. So again, remember with when we are using these high-tech tools, we are always keeping the human in the loop. That is us as the educators, always giving it a human touch, and we are the ones that are in charge. So also, please review all the outputs when you're using AI tools for accuracy and for bias. So let's get started. First, we're going to go to our TeachHub. This is the TeachHub page. We click on TeachHub, and then here is the TeachHub My Sign In. When you sign in, you may not see Brisk, so it's recommended that you just type the word brisk in, click here, do a search, and then it will show up. So this is Brisk. If you notice, I have Brisk on one of my apps because I have it as a heart because I have it as my most favorite. So it's always going to show up. You may also want to do that if you're going to be using it more often. So we click on Brisk. Once you click on Brisk, this will be the page, what you will see. It says, I agree to the terms of service, and then you sign in as an educator. If you notice, because it's IRMA approved, you're using your New York City Public Schools credentials when you're signing in. So you sign in as an educator. Here is the home page when you sign in. Okay. This generally with Brisk, they are always what they call their featured tools, right? And they're giving you some ideas for today. So these are all AI activities. And these are some of Brisk has about 9 activities. So I'm just going to go through all of those activities. Here, the theme for that they're highlighting right now is called Spring Theme. And so with the Spring Theme, you can use a quiz. You can generate a quiz using Google Forms. See what it says here? You can change this prompt. It says create a 5-question quiz reviewing topics themed around spring concepts. Make it engaging and relevant. You can change this prompt by clicking on the pencil, right? When you click on the pencil, you can delete the prompt and create your own prompt. For this quiz, you can make it multiple choice, short or short response. It's one or the other. It's not both. Or you can make it long response. You can say how many questions you want. The maximum goes up to is about 20. Generally, it's about 5 to 10 is recommended. You can then choose your grade. It goes from pre-K all the way to high school and even university. You can choose the language that it's going to be in. If you click here, you'll see all the various languages, Spanish. Then you choose your standards. We're in New York, so if you notice, New York pops up, but that's because I have it pre-slugged. It may not pop up. And if it doesn't, then you will scroll down until you see not USA national, but USA state specific. And then you find New York, right? And now for your subjects, these are the subjects that has New York State standards aligned to them. You have computer science, language arts, math, science, and social studies. You click save, and then you click brisket. I'm not going to do that because that's going to take some time. So that's your quiz. Now you have a podcast. Again, the podcast is around the theme of spring because that's what Brisk wants everyone to focus on when you sign in, because that's their theme for this month. Obviously, you can change this. It says create a brief 7-minute podcast script that inspires students to embrace growth and learning this spring season. Not a bad not a bad prompt. You can change it by clicking here again, the pencil, or you can just click the create button and this will create a podcast. The next one is brainstorming. Again, you can change this prompt with the pencil, or you can just click create as is. Next, when it says here, this is saying attachment. So you can attach a document, any document, either from your Google Files or uploaded from your desktop. So if you were to upload it from your desktop, this is an example of me uploading a file from my desktop, and then you generate, based on this file that you just uploaded, you can generate either an idea or a teaching goal from this file. You click next, and it will go right ahead and give you create an engaging summary for 5th grade students. And then I can just click next. And I'm going to move on because this will take a while, but I'm just showing you what you can do when you upload a document. And notice it prepares the entire bundle. So this document that you uploaded, it then takes that and splits it into all 9 bundles. So you have an entire thematic activity based on the document you uploaded. So here is a friendly summary of what you uploaded. Here is a presentation that you can click create from what you uploaded. Here's the audio learning summary from what you just uploaded that you can either click create and it will be a podcast. So that is your preparing, meaning your hook. Then here's your engagement. You can create a whiteboard to explore from the document you just uploaded. This is a whiteboard activity. You then have an AI helper. This is called a tech helper chat. So this sets up a character chat where students interact with a friendly AI assistant who explains what's in that document. Then here is a learning tool hooks. This is an engaging hook activity that introduces the 5th graders to the concepts of teaching assistants, which is what this document was about. So you can either change it with the pencil again or click create. And then these are the assessment tools to go with that original document that you uploaded. It says, this is the quiz, AI knowledge check. So you pretty much are saying, you can leave this as is, or you can change this prompt because it's saying create a 5-question quiz for 5th graders, testing their understanding of the AI's main feature. You can change that prompt, or you can click create and it will create a quiz with Google Forms. This is a check for understanding exit ticket. Again, you can leave it as is or change it with the pencil. If you want to leave it as is, you just click create. And then pulse check. This is an interactive quiz activity where kids answer questions about how the AI works. That's the topic that was originally uploaded in the document. So this quiz me is where kids will be then asked, right? This is what the quiz me looks like. Students will literally be able to see the questions from the interactive, and it's a little AI assistant that will be guiding them and helping them. So that's pretty much Brisk. And last but not least is you can also, once your output, if you notice over here at the top, once you click the generate, I just want to go back and show you again. See this generate more? You click on that, and then it takes you to what you can choose what the output for all of these bundle of activities can be. So your output could either be as Google Docs or it could be as Microsoft Docs, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Presentation. Okay, and again, that would be when you say generate more. We're now going to go back, arrow here, and then if you feel like this is too much with the bundles of all these 9 activities, you can just do a quick create. A quick create would be from a Google document, a presentation, create a form, create a podcast, or boost a student activity. That's what the quick create will look like. So if you do a form, again, you're choosing what is this quiz going to be about. You write your prompt here, and then you click Brisket. If you do a Google presentation, you can either choose what this will look like, and then you click Brisket. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. So for more information, please either leave us feedback at d75.stem.ai. And remember, as much as these tools may help us, please always consider the environmental impact of using AI because there is one. Thank you.